Okay, Twitch is live. YouTube's live. Everything's live, except me. I'm not alive. That's why I've decided to do ranked, because it's the best game mode to play when you're incredibly tired and still waking up. Okay, well, both teams definitely exist. Ow. I can't help but feel that enemy team seems a lot more coordinated than this one was. Jeez. That was a curb stomping if I ever did see one. Hello, Max. Thank you! I'm still working on my video for it. My initial idea isn't gonna work, and it's sad. I overestimated the quality of my laptop's webcam. Fair enough. Ow. Welcome, Nuke. And hello, Rand. Not really all that late there, Rand. Same with Nuke, neither of you are exactly late. The stream only got started like 5 minutes ago. I am not doing so great. Ow. Yeah, restream is still working. So, I I've actually never heard of that type of capture card there, Max. I just use an Elgato HD myself. I got it on sale for ridiculously cheap. For what it is, anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what the translation my Elgato HD was to euros, but it was like 50 Canadian dollars, brand new, because it was on sale. Which I think would come in somewhere close to probably like 20-some euros, I think. Canadian dollar is kind of having its butt kicked by everything. So, well, not everything. A lot of things. And this was also years ago. I'm trying to remember rough translations of euro to Canadian dollar. I'm probably way off, but it was definitely a really good sale. Like, I mean, the thing was literally, it was close to like 80% off, I think. Something like that. It was ridiculous. So I bought it. Before I even had like the, oh, I should do like streaming and videos and stuff. It was just like, hey, this thing's really cheap. If nothing else, I could probably just resell it later. Ow. Well, I decided I'd give, you know, making videos and stuff a try. Okay, that's something to note. You can directly hit the stamp and it does nothing. Okay, so I wasn't that far off. I was like 13 euros off. That's probably a lot of euros. I don't know. I am a Canadian who has never traveled anywhere in his life, so... And not done business on a European website, really. So... Sounds about right. Oop. Well, I buggered that up. Ow. It's basically, the model I have is the model of Elgato that covers the most variety of systems. Like, the biggest variety. Ow. I don't think I have the box exactly handy. Pretty sure it was just Elgato HD. I'm not even sure if they make them anymore. It was definitely the oldest model when I did actually buy mine. I will take a peek in a second. Next time I die, I think I know where the box is. I can quickly grab it. Speaking of next time I die. Game Capture HD. Yeah, it's kind of chunky. Ow. I should really be paying attention to what I'm doing. Darn it. Like I said, I bought this thing a few years ago, so I mean... trying to think of exactly how long ago it even was. Jeez. I think it was close to like 4 or 5 years. It's a lot of dollars. Ow. Thought I could get past that in time. Guess not. Thing is, I want the ability to have, to record off of older systems, so... I mean, I literally have an SNES and an N64 within arm's reach of me. I want to get used to them. That's why I did go with this one, because they were all on sale. I could have bought any of them at the time, And part of me was like, I mean, the HD60 would probably be like the best because it's like the newest. Or I could get the one that slots right into my computer. But this one can do everything. I mean, it really can. For the foreseeable future, this card will be able to do everything I need it to do. Because, well, it has an HDMI socket. So that'll cover any modern system. Ow. His team does not seem very good at this. I say as I utterly fail to kill that guy. Now, if I had actually managed to pick that up, that might have actually been kind of cool, because I could have used the momentum from the bomb to jump up there. I say momentum, the push from the bomb, because I had ink armor. I mean, I know with like capture cards, I know I could probably get one that has like a better frame rate to it, and you know. But I like mine. Alright, Max. Have a good day. / night. I think it'd be close to evening for you if you work on Euros. Either way, have a good one. fair enough. Hope you enjoy yourself. Ow. Well, this team made a bit more of a comeback than I expected them to. But that's not saying a whole lot. I didn't expect them to really manage too much. I had low expectations. I thought I picked that up. But I missed it, and then the dualies just dodge rolled into it. Sad face. You know, I want to see how well this can work. It's probably not well. But in theory, I could really mess up that barrier for the Rainmaker. If it's not on its starting pedestal in Mako Mart. And on a pedestal in Sturgeon Shipyards. This is probably a bad idea, and if this does not go decently well, I will probably just switch weapons. But I have done really short-range weapons before. Oh, why would you bring an why would two people bring undercovers into Rainmaker? That is just asking for that thing to break. Ow. Oh, I made progress. Ow. Team, please. I thought their brush was dead. It was a teammate that died though, wasn't it? Why would you super jump? There's nowhere to really go. Give me this. If the team would support the Rainmaker and stop chasing kills! Jeez! Sure, kills can be important, but protecting the objective is more important. This is a case of, I do really get it. Our undercover and their undercover, both really, want nothing to do with being close to the Rainmaker shield. Someone want to grab... Nothing like you take it syndrome. A thing I am very familiar with, thanks to Team Fortress 2. I don't want to push the cart, you push the cart. I'll actually super jump this time. I'm probably gonna die, but... Ow. I was not aware that platform was even a thing. I'm gonna have to start using that when I'm playing heavier weapons. Yeah, all they have to do is hold it, and they know it. That's one thing I do really hate about Rainmaker. Is when a team gets an advantage and realizes all they have to do now is just hold it, and they win. As much as I am very much one for doing that, it's really obnoxious. And there's my first crack. Okay, I really shouldn't have grabbed the arrow spray. I forgot people play from high platforms on that map, making the bomb rush worthless. I mean, it does, and I can understand why people do it. I just wish there was some built-in way of stopping it. Because I am very much, like I said, the type of person that will, like, if it's the last, like, 10 seconds, I won't chase the knockout. I might not retreat, but I'm gonna snuggle up into a corner around where I am. Then again, I've just seen games far too many times where my team chases the knockout from a game that we had won. No question, we won. And then we lose because they decide to chase the knockout instead of just winning. Ow. And it does get really annoying. Ow. Yeah, I think we just lose here. Maybe, or not. This team composition is not as good as the enemy teams, though. I tend to only do it if there's only like 10 seconds left. That's kind of my way of going about it. Because within 20 seconds, you can usually still feasibly get the knockout. 15, you're pushing it. Depends on where it is on the map. 10, you could be almost right there and you are not getting that knockout. Oh, jeez. Ow. And I honestly think that, like, they should try and design some sort of, like, one-way Rainmaker shield kind of thing. Like, no Rainmaker zone. That's kind of what I mean. Where if you take it, you know, it's like the don't retreat, only it's like the fourth of the map that is quite often your base. And it's one way of, if your team carries it in there, it just explodes. The moment it touches that area, it just explodes. And shape it so that if there is, like, a flanking route, like on this map, that, like, you'd have a narrow pass. You could get around right there if you needed to. Ow. Like, basically, you just have it explode and then spawn at the edge, so that you can't just drag it in. Kind of like how it works when it explodes on, like, a sponge or something. And hello, Eevee. Ow. Just some talk about Rainmaker. That's all you've really missed, Rand. Nope. No. Ow. True, but that's kind of the point. Like, if your team is trying to camp back with it, then you kind of deserve to have whoever is, you know. That's why I said one way. So it's basically only if your team pulls it in. It's kind of like, a lot of the no Rainmaker zones are colored to your team. They only affect your team. Like, I'm gonna back out here so I can recon it. Because I know Mako Mart has one. That's just for your team. Recon. Like, over here. Like, yeah, this. This Rainmaker free zone only affects people of this color. So that, like what I'd be saying is make, like, to prevent camping, like, basically a barrier that just kind of runs like that, where if this team drags it back across that, with this being a little wider, probably closer to that, it just explodes and resets at the edge of the barrier. But if the team picks it up in here, they can carry it out and it doesn't affect them. That shouldn't be that hard to make. And if the enemy team dies, it just sits where it is. Yes, I think Nintendo overestimates the ability to push towards, you know, push into your own team's, like, to the Rainmaker zone. Because usually it's a really narrow space, like, that's kinda easy to hold. Oh, jeez. Ow. I mean, it would definitely be complicated, but there really isn't going to be an easy way of stopping people from just camping out the last, like, minute of a match. Ow. I don't think the flings are really killed me there. Fair enough, but, well, the timer itself is also kind of the problem with... They have to give you a good length of time, because if they don't, then, well, the game mode becomes nearly unplayable. But if they say, you know, don't, like... With the minute-long timer, you can theoretically just take the last minute of the game and just win. But if the timer isn't a minute long, then you don't have time to get the Rainmaker across the map at all. Like, with an enemy team being, well, competent, that minute timer is pretty sketchy at getting it there. Okay, their beacons are going to be decent beacons. Okay. Ow. Looks like someone on their team uses beacons when they're placed down. Oh jeez, where'd those come from? Ow. Ow. Go, carbon roller! No. I think it's a carbon roller. But, like, my team is at the point where all we have to do is hold the Rainmaker, and we can just win. We're about to lose that. Or not. Okay. We're probably still about to lose that, because, well, we can't seem to get the Rainmaker back. Ow. Like, this is the point where this teammate should just stop and go back. Well then. Yeah, that can happen. Lag does some wonky things. I mean, like, the stepping away when you have the Rainmaker, like, just retreating. I hate it, but also, like, in cases like that, given it is a mechanic you can use, it's even more annoying when people don't use it. Hello, Garrus. I think I pronounced your name wrong again. But you know who I mean. I thought I had died already. I think I've been forgetting to booyah at the start of games. I feel bad. No wonder they haven't been going smoothly. There's not been any moral support. Ow. Yes, I am. I am S+8. Ow. Ow. You say that as I die to Tentamissiles. In probably the dumbest way possible. I didn't even notice there was another set after me. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Oh geez, I did not want to fall down here. Who needs to pay attention when I have gun? Who needs pay attention when I have gun? Is the Rainmaker about to go upside down? Ow. That is a legitimate question. Okay, it kinda is. But I've been battling without using brain forever. Who needs brain? Brains are for scrubs. Ow. Ow. Darn it. Who needs to improve? I clearly don't. Oh, I definitely do, but... This is charging headlong works. I mean, I was top kills of my team, so... Clearly it works. Hello, Owen. I mean, it works in X rank, about 2200 power. These splat zones. That's being super aggressive with a weapon that you say shouldn't be doing that in the first place, so... So the thing is, you've got to remember, stupid strategies work against good players more often than they work against bad players. Because the good players have the reaction of, what is he doing? What is going on? Why is he doing that? He shouldn't be doing that. That's why for a while in Team Fortress 2, battle medics were all the rage. Because a medic using their weapons? What is this? That's not how medics play. Hey, we have beacons. Who has the beacons? Are they good? They're not bad. Okay. Ow. They're definitely some of the better beacons I've seen from random people. So he has that going for him. The Mr. Beacon Man does. true, but you know how beacons work. Because you've been here. You have seen the power of the beacon. A lot of people have not. Oh, why are you going that way, person? I mean, that person definitely has a little sub power up. It's not much, it's probably only 1 or 2 subs of it. But they definitely have a little, which is progress. People are learning. I ain't taking that. Ow. And that's why I didn't take that. I am way too reckless to have the Rainmaker. Oh, we have 2 beacon setters, I guess. That one definitely felt worse, I think. I don't know. Now I'm paranoid. Ow. One does, I can guess anyway. The Sploosh definitely is going for more of just all the swim speed. Ow. And I'm guessing it's the roller that's got the sub power up to it. I mean, I play Sploosh with pure sub power-ups, so I mean, I can blame people. And this almost entire team is using beacons. Meanwhile, if I had my beacons here, I can guarantee you no one would be using them. Just nobody. Because that's just how this works. And it makes me sad. I mean, I tend to just run my standard shirt, so main Ink Resist, 1 sub Ink Resist, 2 subs of Ink Saver main. And then my hat and shoes both have 1 main, 2 subs of sub power up with extra auxiliary things I've just yet to have enough chunks to get rid of. Because I want to have both of those just be full 3s. Ow. I mean, the main thing is, like, if you want a fast killer style, sploosh, just grab the alternate kit. I think it even has curling bombs on it, which helps it even more with its mobility. Ow. Oh, carbon roller. Ow. Could definitely coordinate that after streams. I could even record it if you want people seeing it. I just don't want to do it on stream. If I make an exception for one thing, I'd have to start making exceptions for a lot of things. Ow. That carbon roller is vicious. They're Sid vicious. Question, for those who might know, how do you hold the pose with dualies? I have never figured out how that's done. Ow. Yeah, I noticed you've popped in before, but you've never really stayed. Ow. Yeah, that happens. That is people chasing kills and trying to spawn camp, even though all of the enemies are probably alive. They're waiting for you guys to kill them so they can start spawn camping, rather than being productive. Productive members of society. Ow. No sponge. Okay, guys, we have to push hard. And not die to a carbon roller that I can't aim at. Oh, jeez. Go, Rainmaker, go! Yes! That carbon roller was vicious. Well, I'm now S +9. With still an hour to go on this rotation. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna change weapons. I think I'll go back to Bubbles. Maybe. Maybe Bubbles. Maybe not Bubbles. No, I'm gonna go with Splat Pro. But I want this Splat Pro. Hey, Nisa. I mean, I almost stayed up too late, so... I woke up like 20 minutes from stream time, and I'm like, oh jeez, I've got to wake up, do everything to get the stream set up in 20 minutes. Which isn't the easiest. No one booyah'd back. This is a loss. Just waiting to happen. No one on this team booyahs. Okay. Hey, it's okay. Ow. I should not have tried that. Ow. That hurt. I will note for people now, I am going to be doing Splatoon again tonight, and then tomorrow for the day stream, I'm going to be going back to Julep. Because I want to do Julep. I want to get a completed playthrough of Julep on my channel. No, jeez, I'm so dead. Ow. That hurt. I am really focused. And I'm kind of getting back into the swing of using the Splat Pro. Ow. Oh yeah, I get to see if he's running. No, that guy isn't running any main power-up. Okay. So either he doesn't have any, or he just doesn't feel like running it. Ow. I wouldn't boo ya, buddy. We're all dead, and they're right there. Ow. Okay. I think we just win now, though. Now I'll boo ya. Aha! They couldn't break the shield in time. They almost got that again, though. "23 kills. Jeez. I should have really gone a little less tryhard. A lot of those kills were steals, so... Probably at least 10 of them was me just getting the final hit on someone. Which, to be fair with this thing, was still probably almost half of the person's health. But still... Hello, Mark. Do I really have to do this? Ow. Team with 3 weapons that are much better suited to carrying the Rainmaker than me, and I'm the one that must grab it. Ow. Oh, okay. I was like, well, wait, I was out of his range. Special power-up. That's what did it. I was out of his range. Well, my saying I was out of his range. I was out of his normal range. It took me a second for my brain to be like, wait, no, what I just said was wrong. Ow. Come on, team. Come on, team. I believe in you. Ow. Come on, team. You guys could do this. Darn it! Ooh, that sounds painful. Possibly, I don't know. Ow. I tend to more crack nails. I don't really break them. Which gets very annoying. Come on, no! Yeah, I think this is a loss. Yep, loss. Yeah, I mean, it does feel kind of weird. I tried my best. I still love, as much as I don't really know much of anything about how the meta of Splatoon works, like, when this Splat Pro came out, my first comment was, well, that's gonna be meta. And turns out I was right. I had not even seen how the Booyah Bomb worked. I just knew that a Splat Pro with a Splat Bomb would be meta. Wouldn't matter what special it was. Like, part of me thinks I even still have, like, back from update day, a archived stream of me saying that, like, because I think I streamed on YouTube at that point. I don't know if I did. I know I did occasional day streams at that point, at the very least. Someone wanna grab that? Though a Splat Pro with a Suction Bomb Rush and Suction Bomb probably would have also ended up being meta. Because from what I remember, that was meta in the first game, the Berry Splattershot Pro. Because, I mean, Suction Bomb Rush. It's just good. Alright. That is okay. Ow. Hello, Polar. Oh, come on, team. Team? Team. No, I live on coffee. There's a difference. And besides, I was playing Tulip a few days ago. I do tend to go to Splatoon a lot, because, well, this is where the majority of you come to see. Well, what the majority of you come to see. So, I mean, it'd be a little wrong of me not to play it. Be like all the big YouTubers when Overwatch came out that got popular off of TF2. That just decided, you know what, I don't like TF2 anymore. I'm gonna go do Overwatch. As much as the majority of my fandom doesn't want to watch it. Ow. I drink probably far too much coffee in the attempt to seem awake. Yeah, I mean, all we have to do is hold the Rainmaker at this point. Which we didn't do, but that's all we had to do. Yeah, I've legit been thinking of streaming TF2 a bit. It just takes up so much hard drive space that I currently don't have available for it, so... I'm chasing the knockout! I know if I did go back to it, I would probably be almost exclusive medic main. Because it's been so long since I played Sniper there, I don't think I could do that really anymore. I still have the muscle memory, but... I have something like 50 gigs left free of my 1 terabyte of storage space. So, yeah. I need to clear out some things. I have 56.7 gigabytes free. And I don't know where all the space is being used. Well, I know where a good chunk of it is, and it's finished videos. I just have nowhere else to put. But... even that's only like 30 gigs. I have maybe like 6 games on Steam, none of which are very big. Ow. Thanks, Explusher. That is one thing. Like, Splat Zones, Explusher makes sense. Tower Control, Explusher still makes a bit of sense. Rainmaker, Explusher does not make sense to use at all. Ah, team! Why are you that far back? I almost had the Booyah Bomb. Well, I know why one of you is. It's because you're a frickin' Explusher. You're a bucket who thinks it's a sniper. You're welcome, team. There, now Explusher, grab that. Make yourself useful. It wasn't the Explusher. Give me this. We have the lead, that's all that matters. Ow. Okay. Okay, got reset. Unsure why the enemy team would reset it. They had it, and they were making progress. Is that a beacon E-leader? Oh, enemy team had a disconnect. Okay, we've probably won this one then. Because we were able to make pretty good progress on them beforehand, so... Ow. I don't want that. Ow. I mean, I know I'm technically part of the problem when it comes to people that don't pick up, like, the Rainmaker and such. But in this case, we have an Explosher and we have a Brush, both of which are much better suited to picking up the Rainmaker than the Splat Pro. That's fair and existent. I don't play the game enough for myself to get tired of it, so... It's the bonus of, I only tend to play the game when I'm streaming. Fair enough. Hello, Blitz. Welcome to a Canadian stream. Darn it. Oh. I wouldn't really figure there would be imposters for me, but I mean, Steph is a pretty common nickname for, like, Stephanie. So, it's probably mostly what it is. It's just someone named Stephanie. Ow. I knew a girl named Stephanie. I was a right jerk to her in school, and I don't even know why. And I do feel kind of bad about it. Well, I guess I'm taking this, because no one else wants to. Ow. Ow. Like, I remember, like, a lot of people did not like this girl, and I don't know why. Like, I never questioned it. I probably should have. But hey, Aaron. I'm doing pretty good. Ow. Yeah, I think that's because there's delay in my audio. Well, not like... It's hard to explain. My audio and video are not synced up then. That's basically what that means. And I'll quickly fix that. I forgot last thing I was doing before I got back into streaming was recording. So... Because usually my hours should come a little after I die. Not much after, but a little after. Ow. That's probably my most said phrase. It's just ow. It is a little awkward using my mouse as it stands, because everything is kind of cramped around it. That hurt. Advanced audio properties, microphone. 50. There we go. It should be better now. I probably should have just waited to do that till after the match, but eh. Because basically, why... That tells me my commentary was very much off for quite a while. Why that happens is my Elgato is not technically directly connected to my desktop in a way. Like, it's not an integrated one. So, its connection is traveling via USB 2. And my microphone is hooked up via snazzy, massive cord that transfers data a lot faster. So I need to give the microphone a delay because its signal reaches the computer first. Thus, it reaches OBS first, thus it goes through first. I don't know if I booyah'd yet, but I booyah'd! Ow. Or at least, that is what I have figured is going on. I don't know if that's actually what's going on or not. And I don't even know if it adjusts the audio if I do that mid... whatever I'm doing. I've yet to actually test that. I should test it, but I've not. No, why would you want to super jump to me? That was the worst decision you could have ever made, person. Also, seeing that person running stealth jump just reminded me. If you're running stealth jump, you still show up when you're jumping to beacons. Like, your marker still shows up. And maybe. Depends on if I need another moderator at any point. I mean, I currently have a Nisa, who gets the job done pretty good. It's more just the presence of having a moderator around tends to keep people in check, so... But as I grow, I will definitely need more moderators, so... Thank you. I am honestly blown away by just even having 200 subscribers. Like, 200's a number I can fathom when it comes to, like, M&Ms. But I cannot fathom 200 people. That's actually, you know, me mentioning that just reminded me of something that it's surprisingly true. As a human, we can fathom numbers we can eat. If we can eat that quantity of something, we can fathom that number. If we can't, we just can't imagine that much. Ow. I will probably always disagree with people saying that, but you know what? For now, I'll agree with it. Sure. Ow. Ow. Bamboozler! Jeez. Yeah, I figured you were still there, Nuke. Ow. Possibly after the, map rotation. But see, like, part of the thing is you wouldn't really be able to accurately imagine that many chicken nuggets. Even if they were non-existent. Like, that's the thing. Like, it would be a lot, but you wouldn't be able to accurately be like, yeah, that's, you know, that's a million. Because that is such just a huge number. It'd be something akin to basically a warehouse full of chicken. Which is more chicken than anyone needs, but... Did we literally just lose our lead? Ow. Eat whatever you want, as long as it's unexistent. Ow. Doesn't mean you can't do it in the future. Darn it, we lost the Rainmaker. Okay, we have it again. Can we do this? No, I don't think we can do this. Hello, Anissa. I've used the 96. I'm not good with it. The thing gets damage up from main power-up, doesn't it? If it does, that is kind of silly, and I might... I'm gonna back out and look at it. Oh, someone disconnected at some point? Okay. I was tempted to make a really horrible joke, but I won't. Because it's not very appropriate. Now, where's... Here it is. Yeah, okay. Whoop. So... Does that mean... Okay, 74 damage. I wonder if this thing can get up to 99.9. It probably can't. But now I'm curious. I refuse. Okay, that barely affects it. Okay, no, it can't get up that high. Does get ridiculous damage, though. And it definitely turfs better than it used to in the first game. Though, what's its damage with none? I'm gonna guess probably around 54? No, 62. Okay, so yeah, that isn't that big of a jump. Okay. Let's see how well I can do. Probably not well. Well, I said that last night. And then I proceeded to get quite a few kills with it. I am. It's also my last name. Part of it, anyway. It is a really common last name where I grew up. Ow. Fair enough, unexistent. Ow. My YouTube profile picture is, I believe, if it's what I remember it being, it is my girlfriend's interpretation of a thing I drew, just, well, doodled in one of my, binders when I was in school. Ow. Oh. That sounds like something that you should have been told about ages ago. It's like, oh, someone's dead. Ow. Ow. I'm working on that. Her and I have an idea for an April Fool's video that should be nice if she's around for April 1st. I mean, she's been on co-commentating before. Like with the Evolution stream, which I think is still unlisted, so anyone that hasn't... anyone who wasn't there for it can't see it. We were doing just evolution simulators. And I think I was causing her to lose her mind at how just dumb mine were. I refuse! It's honestly just muscle memory at this point for me to say ouch when I die in-game. Ah, jeez. Existence is pain! Hey, I'm even a Mr. Meeseeks color. Ow. I'll be doing either Turf or Salmon Run after the map rotation. Darn it. We were so close. Yeah, that is pretty close to now. And I had 13 kills. Our sniper sucked. I mean, he turfed. He definitely turfed. Yeah, I don't like ink armor. I mean, I get this is a weapon that can benefit from the free reload, but Splashdown is also, in a way, a free reload. So... I don't like ink armor, and I don't like stingrays. Ow. Ow. I personally have to disagree with that. Outside of, like, Rainmaker or Tower Control, Stingray is basically useless. Even in this, it's still... He's not accomplished what he's trying to do yet. We still held the Rainmaker. That Ink Storm might accomplish that, though. Ow. Nice, Mark. Ow. Thing is, if the special is the best in the game, like one of the best, you shouldn't have to be good to have it work. Kinda like, well, the Booyah Bomb. That thing just works. Doesn't matter if you're good with it or not. You will accomplish things with it. But the Stingray, there's a honest good chance, even if you are good with it, that you won't accomplish anything when you use it. And it removes your ability to do anything but it for as long as its duration lasts. Ow. Hey, we have the lead. Killer Whale was a bit overpowered. They should have... Honestly, I think what they should have done is kept it, but made its area of effect smaller. That way, it can't just shut down an entire lane. Maybe have given it an actual end range instead of just firing as far as the map is long. Ow. Though, I will admit, probably the most overpowered special in the first game was Bubbler. Which I am kinda glad it's gone. Ow. Yeah, on my end, map change should be right now. It'll literally be as this match ends that my maps will rotate. Everyone else's is already technically rotated as long as they're not in a match. I hate how inaccurate this thing is. Okay, I'm gonna quickly change weapons and then I'm gonna start a thing. Basically every special in the first game is better than in the second game. I say basically because you could make the debate that you could make the debate that the Tentamissiles are arguably better than Ink Strike. Because you're directly aiming it at people, but that's not what Ink Strike was used for, so... And what I said about Booyah Bomb was that no matter who you are, you can use it semi-efficiently. While Stingrays, you can very much not accomplish anything with them. I mean, at the very least, a Booyah Bomb will still turf the ground. A Stingray is gonna leave a few little lines if you don't manage to kill anyone. You can't deny that. That is how it works if you can't kill anyone with either special. The Booyah Bomb will leave the ground turfed. Yeah, that's fine, Anissa. I mean, let's face it, you could probably still kick everyone's butt. You are kind of a beast with some weapons, so I mean... This is my lane. Ow. Alright, Anissa. And when it comes to, like, Ink Strike to Tentamissiles, they do two different jobs, which is why I say you really can't make the argument that one's better than the other. Because Ink Strike was mostly just used for turfing areas where the enemy team wasn't. And Ink Strike, well, the Tentamissiles, are used for turfing where the enemies are. So. I've done that before. It doesn't taste very good. I think just about everyone's done a dumb thing at some point in their life. Though I will note, the one dumb thing that none of you should ever do, ever, is, and this is something that really, there's usually signs around telling you. If you're ever to, like, a beach or something that has really rough waves, and there are black rocks, do not go on them. Like, ugh. You would not believe how many times every year there is news here in Nova Scotia about somebody going on the Black Rocks at Peggy's Cove and getting seriously injured. Must get back to my position. Ow. Why do people... Well, okay, that's why that person super jumped to me. And that's the problem with Ink Armor. It takes just too long to get started. Unless you're, like, devoting your entire kit to making it start fast. Hello, little kids. I think I do? True, I did outrange you. By a lot. I was on to you the right side of the map, and that's where I stayed. Oh, excuse me. I always go to the left of my own spawn on that map. And I just stay there. That's my little alley. There's so many names that are familiar to me, but I don't, like... If I had something to go off of better, I'd probably remember you better, little kids. I am the guardian of the center. Recovering ink. I miss my ink recovery. The only thing with running this set is I don't have my ink recovery. Ow. I am no longer guardian of the center. We have a beacon setter. Are these good? No, no they're not. Oh jeez, they are very bad. I can't control that. It'll all depend on if space opens up. I know in a lot of games, like, I probably could, but I can't control who gets in, who doesn't, so. Oh, jeez. Last second splat. I mean, I wouldn't say you did that bad. think I will change up weapons though. Nah, I'm gonna snip. I'm gonna do so bad, but I'm gonna snip. Alright, Aaron. Well, Aaron Sayers. Gotta remember to say your name, your full names. I am so bad at this. Okay, can't make that shot. Ah, I actually got a hit! Well, I got one earlier too, but I got another one. Ow. Anissa is very vicious. Oh jeez. This may not go so well for me. Especially when I mess up like that. Because I'm probably not gonna remember that. So... oh jeez. Ow. Think you can't aim. I haven't hit a single shot yet. Plus, you are using the big point gal, which aiming doesn't matter with it. It's a spray and pray weapon. Darn it. Ah, I got a hit. I think I only managed to score, like, a couple shots that I actually meant to the entire match. I am not a good sniper. Now I'll use bucket. Alright, Anissa. Probably see you later tonight. Which, as I mentioned earlier, will be Splatoon again tonight. And then tomorrow through the day, I'll be doing Tulip. And then through the night, I'll be back to probably Splatoon. I think all three of us managed to get on the same team here. Ow. Ow. Is that the... No, that's not the beacon sploosh. Okay. I was like, is that the beacon one? But no. The beacon one has tentamissiles, right. I always forget it has tentamissiles. Even though it's probably my most used beacon weapon. Ow. I think after this match, I might actually end the stream off for now, because my throat is getting a little sore, and I am out of drink. I don't want to end the stream off, but my throat is saying it's probably about time for me to end my stream off. I think it was mostly just the thought of Tulip, which has so many colorful characters. I do hope you will all enjoy Tulip tomorrow. For those who want to get caught up on what has happened, there's like an 1.5 hour long stream that you can check out. And you get an idea of, you know. The thing is, once my throat starts getting sore, all I could do is slow down my throat getting more sore. I'm still not used to talking this much. Because the thing to keep in mind is before I started streaming, I barely talked at all. So I don't exactly have the best throat for talking long periods of time. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's only about half an hour earlier than normal. Normally when I'd end it. So I would remind everyone I do have a Discord should you wish to join it and you're not already a part of it. For those on Twitch, I have a YouTube channel should you wish to watch some videos, some old streams. They're all archived over there. Not all of them, most of them are archived over there. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back later tonight for more Splatoon. So, see you then.